So for today's video, we are doing something a little bit different today. So I have a few tattoos. Like when I got my first tattoo, I'm one of those people who like desperately researches, like if somebody could just blog an experience that I've never done before, and like just hoping that they can like tell me exactly what to expect. I don't like surprises. I just really want to know like what is going on. I've done a lot of research, and then I've gone through the experience itself, and I just wanted to share some of my tattoo aftercare tips. I'm not an expert, I'm not a tattoo artist or anything like that. I'm just somebody who has had tattoos, and I think I do all right at aftercare because my tattoos still look nice. So first of all, there are so many tattoo places to choose from. A really good idea on like how to pick one is word of mouth, or if you see somebody with a tattoo that looks really good, you can ask them where they got their tattoo and how they care for their tattoo. So aside from other people, you can also check Yelp because they have very honest reviews on there. When I get tattoos, I contact the artist either through Yelp or just walking in and just talking with them. I've never had a tattoo big enough to where you need like to put a deposit down or anything like that, but I think that meeting them beforehand is like really beneficial. Some places that I've gone are cash only, so make sure to figure out all the financial stuff beforehand. Get like a ballpark quote, and then if they're cash only, bring enough cash for the tattoo and the tip. Just make sure that everything's prepared, and then you won't have to worry about it later. When I got my first tattoo, the tattoo artist, she said that your blood sugar like fluctuates while you're getting it done, which was like a good excuse to go get a milkshake. My tradition whenever I go get a tattoo is to have a burger and a shake, and be sure to drink a lot of water. Try drinking a lot of water all the time. Trust me, that is like the best thing that I've ever done. I honestly think that that's the top contributor to my weight loss. Make sure you stay hydrated before you do any kind of procedure, so tattoos included. I always shop for my aftercare before I go get the tattoo so I can just come home and then take care of it. The products that you will need are antibacterial, fragrance-free soap. This is Dial soap. I have this by my sink, and then this is just when I do my regular washing. And then in the shower, I have this Dove shower foam. They both do well at cleaning, and they don't irritate you at all. And then of course, when you're getting a tattoo, you're going to need some Aquaphor. So I just buy this size. You really don't need a lot. These are like the best products that I know for a tattoo aftercare. There definitely are things to avoid when you're getting a tattoo. So beforehand, do not drink alcohol. I know it's illegal in some states to go intoxicated to a tattoo parlor. Your judgment's impaired, and also you bleed a lot more. It's just not good. The tattoo procedure is just like, oh, it's so nerve-wracking. It's really intimidating, like you don't know what to expect. It's a needle and it's going like really fast. So where you get your tattoo, obviously it has like a huge impact on the amount of pain that you're going to feel. The more fat that you have in an area, the less it hurts, I guess. There are like tattoo pain charts on the internet now, which I think is really interesting. I got my wrist done, and this like was not painful at all, but I think if you go a little bit higher, it's super painful. But it's like case specific, because my sister and I, we have matching tattoos on our ribs. She's much smaller than I am, and it looked like a really painful experience for her. Me, I just happened to have some good right on my rib, which is where they tattooed it, so it did not hurt that badly for me. And then obviously pain tolerance comes into play there too. Just to calm my nerves, I do like Lamaze style breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. Stay really still while they're doing it. I've only had super great experiences with tattoo artists, so they're always like checking up on you and stuff like that, so it's really nice. Breathe through it, and then eventually you are finished. Your tattoo is done. They're done, and they are wiping it. You get to take a look at it, and then they wrap it up. Tattoo artists use different things to wrap the tattoo. Make sure to keep the bandage on for as long as they say. So whether it's a cloth bandage, saran wrap, the kind that I used on my most recent tattoo was actually this stuff called Saniderm. Depending on what they use on it, you should have it on your tattoo for 2 to 4 hours, 4 to 6. Saniderm, I actually kept it on for 24 hours. Pay attention to what your tattoo artist says and then do just that. You can get the best tattoo artist ever, but if you don't care for your tattoo correctly, then it won't heal properly and it won't look as good. So when you do remove the bandage, that's when you want to wash your tattoo. What you want to do is use warm water and then just wet your tattoo, and then use this soap. There's going to be stuff on your tattoo. I believe it's plasma. So just take your time to wash that off with warm water and your soap. And then after that, pat it dry. with a clean towel, even a paper towel. You don't want to dry it like this. You definitely want to pat it. I like to let mine air dry, just let it breathe for like a couple minutes, and then I apply my Aquaphor, but you do not want to apply too much of this stuff. I totally spaced on my first tattoo, and I was putting so much of this stuff on, like scooping it. My tattoo's not as crisp as it could have been. For the next 3 weeks after you get your tattoo, you'll want to wash it 3 to 4 times daily. Some things not to do after you get your tattoo: do not submerge your tattoo. Don't take baths, don't swim or anything like that. And again, do not use too much Aquaphor or whatever product that you're using. If you put too much on it, it's going to be like a cave for bacteria. You're not letting your skin breathe, and it's just bad. So do not submerge your tattoo in anything. Don't use a fragranced soap. If you use soap with a fragrance or with alcohol in it, you're really going to irritate your skin and it's going to burn like crazy. So do not do that. The soaps that I use, they don't hurt at all when you're washing your skin. They're mild, antibacterial, fragrance free. If you use like some foo-foo soap, it's really going to be painful, and you do not want any extra pain in this process. Don't use Neosporin, because Neosporin speeds up healing. It just messes everything up when it comes to healing a tattoo. It'll heal unevenly. It's a great product, but not for tattoos. Avoid direct sunlight and tanning, because that will definitely fade your tattoo, and then it'll look aged really fast. Tattoos itch. Your body is healing, so they really itch. Do whatever you can to avoid scratching them. Tattoo aftercare, I mean, like, obviously it's the rest of your life because you have it on you and you should take care of it. The first 3 weeks are going to make the most difference, and they're the most crucial. That's when you have to really baby your tattoo and really take care of it, just to ensure the longevity and the crispness of your beautiful ink. After 3 weeks, that's when smaller tattoos heal. Itching will subside in 3 weeks, so that's lovely. You don't have to keep washing your tattoo multiple times a day after 3 weeks. You should always take care of all of your skin. So after 3 weeks of your tattoo, just do your regular skin routine. Lotion every day is a plus, and drinking a lot of water. There's like tattoo sunscreens too, which you can use, but continue to avoid direct sunlight, I think, for about 3 months. It's like your safest bet. I'm not affiliated with any tattoo shops or anything like that. I'm not a tattoo artist. These are just tips and tricks that have worked for me in my tattoo aftercare, and just wanted to share some things that I learned about the procedure itself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.